Hi friends, in this video I'm going to talk about how to overcome the examination fear. Majority of the students, when they go for the examination, they are totally in tensed mode. They're quite nervous. Some of them are quite unhappy about how to overcome this examination fear or the panicking that they face. From time to time I've been telling them how to really overcome it, because they should not really indulge in too much of last minute preparation, which is a real cause of all kinds of panicking. And they do talk to several people who are already afraid of the test. And I've seen students who do not really want to take up the examination at all. They come for preparation, they get prepared, but when you ask them to go for the test, they don't go for the test. I think this happens primarily because of their past experiences, especially in schools. Maybe in schools they had a very bad experience of taking up the test and getting failed. And there's nobody to motivate them to overcome that fear or panic that they experienced it. And too much of peer pressure may be the cause for this. Sometimes I also find the pressure from parents or faculty members or from fellow learners could be the cause of this kind of panicking that happens most of the time with students. And I've seen brilliant students who have been preparing extremely well, who have got exceptional skills. Their exemplary skill profile should really take them to the higher level. But very unfortunate, we will find them not doing well in the examination. Why does that happen? It happens because they have got that panicking mood. They suddenly got into that particular specific unpleasant zone of not being all right with the examination. So prepare yourself in a real test mode all the time, and do not really worry about it, because the day of the test you must be highly relaxed. I would say 48 hours before the test you start relaxing yourself. Do not really pressurize yourself. If not, at least 24 hours prior to the test. Never indulge in too much of preparation, and just relax, take plenty of rest, drink a lot of water, sleep well, then go to the test venue and do the best. I would suggest you to, in fact, know the test venue prior to the day you're going to take the test. Do not really get into a scuffle on the day of the test, and you don't know really where the test venue is, and you find it difficult to reach it on time, etc. Don't do that. Don't take a risk. Try to know where the test venue is. Be on time. Get to know how to reach the place, and look at the test procedures even before you take the test, and plan how much time you allocate for each module, each question, each task. Prepare yourself accordingly. Talk to your test prep training coach. Ask the trainer who is preparing you to help you out with micro strategies on each of these tasks, micro planning for each of these tasks. And it is very important for majority of those who take the test to get to know how to overcome these challenges. That is how we improve ourselves, and we can really overcome the test challenges on our own. I've seen it on several occasions that some students who have done well, for example, in the speaking test, when they go for the speaking test, they fail, and they do not really do well even in the examinations. The oral test conducted by majority of the central universities. I've seen them, not doing presentations well. I could also tell that this is easy to overcome it, and don't really, be obsessed with what you're doing. Just be relaxed and ensure that you're totally free from all the worries, anxiety, fear, or self-doubt. Overcome your self-doubt with enough practice. Just take it as it comes. Just go there, stand and say your points. Alright? So don't worry about everybody there around you. Even the PhD participants, you go and stand before the examiners or their, participants. Look at the or Viva OC taking place, they find it very difficult to tackle them. Why does this happen? This happens because you are totally worried of how things happen, or how people will respond to you. And just be straightforward, be frank, and have a list of questions that they would expect you to, they'd possibly, ask you. Answer those questions on your own. Be straightforward. If you don't know, tell them you're ready to know about it. You will get to know more about it in future, and tell them. If it's not relevant, you say it is not relevant to your research area. If it is pertaining to research area, you have the data, you have the answer, say that very clearly. Simplify it. Make it easy for them to understand. But there would be occasions where there are people who tend to really disrupt a very decent academic discourse. That has to be tackled properly, and that should be an authoritative procedure to ensure that such things do not happen, such interventions do not happen. But remember, any free academic discourse requires people to have free interaction, to contemplate on ideas, to have free conceptual constructions. That is how we all improve. We get to know each other. We get to know about also whatever we have read or understood and experimented in real life. I hope this is going to be useful to you in a very big way. So when you go for any exams, don't panic, don't be in excessive stress. Get the counseling from people, do the best, and relax yourself. Prepare well in advance and relax yourself. That's going to be of great use to you. Good luck to you. Bye bye. See you.